Tonight we'll be watching I think it was 1992, 93.
I think so.
Somewhere around there. John Waters' classic.
Serial Mom?
Yeah.
Serial Mom. And we're actually watching it.
Pause. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was thinking about it.
I think
the
it was
name?
92.
I keep thinking of some other blank mom thing. Like you see that a lot. But this one is about a serial
There's lots of
killer.
moms. You got bad moms.
This
That's all I
is
can
long
think
before
of,
Bad
actually.
Moms.
Alright, make sure the phone's on quiets. Okay, yes. Thank you, Chris. We are watching Serial Mom. Today we have a special guest that's only going to sit for about 25 minutes of the movie. Our new intern / worky person, Carly.
I'm here.
You are? I know it's awkward at first, but you're going to be cutting this.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so it's going to be great. So
getting a taste of what I have to work with.
Yeah, at this point you should know who we are. The only people, Jess and Josh, cannot make it for this watch along, but they will be back next week when we work on the next thing, which is a kill of the week, and they'll be back on for that. So, without further ado, everybody who is watching with us at home at 00, we are watching the actual DVD and not on a streaming site, is Serial Mom. Okay. Yeah.
By the way, this was my choice for the watch along. Forgot half the intro. It was my decision because I love Serial Mom and I love John Waters, and it makes me happy to see Kathleen Turner just butchering people with Ricky Lake.
Oh yeah,
and Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard's first movie.
And
Awesome.
Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. It's a very weird casting.
This is Puff from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
It's a magical movie.
She's a neighbor.
And Kathleen Turner is
I'm excited to see what she looks like.
She looks just like Mrs. Puff.
Does she actually?
Voice
Oh my
all
god.
day long, honestly.
I know.
I wonder if I can make her my phone's voice or something. In the direction.
That
Mrs.
would
Puff?
be fantastic.
I don't know, Kathleen Turner.
Oh, Kathleen Turner, yeah.
We met Kathleen Turner. She was a true
Diva.
Hollywood star.
It's a true story. I mean, it's true.
Swarmy.
It's me. there has been conversation of whether it was actually inspired by someone, but he actually made it up. It's meant to be inspired by someone, but it's all a fake universe.
Oh, yeah. It does that from time to time, and it's kind of scary, but you get used to it.
Yeah. I had a squirrel buddy sitting on the AC last week.
friend.
Yeah, he was just attached to the fucking window.
Cute.
He looked inside and watched me eating breakfast sandwiches one time. He was like, oh, man. Fuck, I'm a squirrel. You know what I mean? And they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know, bud.
Go away.
You can't have this.
She is.
Well, when we met her, she signed a serial
You
mom
met
picture.
Kathleen
We met
Turner?
Kathleen
That's
Turner.
awesome.
I have the
And
Serial Mom picture, so
She would not let anyone touch her. People would go for photos and they put their arm around it. She was literally like, no. And
I said it was so nice to meet you. She's like, I know.
yeah, she's like, oh, I know. I was like, yeah, you were.
Like, okay,
That's crazy.
Sure.
But you can only take that abuse from certain people.
No,
Kathleen
yeah.
Turner is one of them to be like, yes, ma'am. That's you are correct because you are Kathleen Turner.
I do like the intro. It's just so happy,
Oh, this
whimsical.
There's really a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sets a very nice, happy tone for what's to come. Because she does everything with a smile on her face.
Yeah. She murders the neighbor for not recycling, wearing white after Labor Day.
Are you spoiling the movie?
Because
you're not
going to see the rest
You
of
know
it.
what? You're right.
Actually, watched the first.
I'm not going to see her kill anybody.
No, actually, you will.
I didn't watch
Okay,
the
very
first,
quickly.
so,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
was on Netflix and I was like, oh, this looks good.
This movie's
I'm gonna get
great.
invested, guys. It's gonna hurt.
Exactly. It's a wonderful movie. I think it is very telling the movies we each choose for the watch along.
Mm-hmm.
It's very telling of each of us. But this is my.
I'm gonna get High School Musical in here.
I mean, we technically can't say no,
We can.
But you will try.
But I don't have to, pay
you know
attention.
what?
At least High School Musical 2.
Well,
That's
Brandon
the
did
good one.
another podcast where he had to watch Twilight, so we got invested in that for a minute. It was weird.
Thanks. Got any donuts?
In Twilight?
Of course.
I've never seen Twilight.
Always the dentist.
Who wants fruit salad? I do, please.
Misty, that's not gum in your mouth, is it?
It's sugarless.
Misty, you know how I hate gum. All that
This
chunk
was obviously after
chewing.
hairspray, right?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Mom. Hey, Chip. You think I can get 50 cents for Village People on vinyl?
You might get $1.
Carl can't believe how much I make at swap meets.
Who, may I ask, is Carl?
Just a boy. He's picking me up this morning.
Here we go again.
He's really cute.
Misty, cute is not enough. You need that.
Sure can, Pepper.
He goes to college.
Leave her alone, Chip. I think it's great Misty's got a new bow.
Chip, honey?
Thanks, Mom.
Little baby-faced Matthew Lillard.
Hillside Strangler gets his college degree in prison.
That's nice.
Nice? He should have been executed. Yeah, the death penalty.
Kill people, Mom.
Have you ever watched any John Waters movies?
You probably dated.
Like, Crybaby.
All right.
Oh, I've seen the bits and pieces of Crybaby.
Okay. With Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
That was the same director.
Oh, okay.
And he did Hairspray.
Oh,
the original Hairspray, not with John Travolta.
Jealous, Kathleen.
She's focused. She's like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's strangler. Everything's normal.
Well, your mother has PTA.
She wants perfection.
See what your teacher has to say. I'm gonna hate Mr. Stubbins.
Don't say hate, dear. Hate is a very serious word.
I hate when you say that.
King of Trash. John Waters.
I feel like bugs don't bleed though.
Not that
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
excessive.
saying.
Oh, let's be honest. Killing things is fun.
She just leaves it. She's not even faced by it. She's like, and my job is done.
Mrs. Sutton,
Yes?
I'm Detective Pike. This is Detective Gracie.
Oh, come in.
Like in Gracie. Now, there's a couple of detectives.
It's always a fat one.
I'm Dr. Eugene Sutton. What seems
Well,
to
the
be
whole
the
movie
trouble?
is meant to be.
Kids are always kind of fat.
No, son, nothing that exciting.
Except for
This is our
Robin, he
son.
was a twin.
Chip, I don't know. Hi. Oh. Officer, I'm sorry, but we don't allow gum in this house.
Sorry, ma'am. We're investigating
Wasn't even
obscene
second guess.
phone
Crazy.
calls
Like,
and mail
there's no
threats
bias.
to a certain Mrs. Dottie Hinkle.
I know, Dottie.
She lives right down the street. Could you take a look at this and tell us of anyone who might be responsible? I should warn you, this note contains language.
That's the limit.
Let me see.
No, son.
You okay, Carl?
I was caught off guard.
I never even said
You
the word out loud.
don't
let alone
even know the half of it with this movie.
Well, I won't even get to half of
No.
it.
Officers.
No woman would.
Life doesn't happen quickly. See, look at the birds out there. Listen to their call. Oui,
Been the
Oui.
mockingbird from the Zoo
oui, oui, oui.
Why is he smiling?
She's making. She's talking to the fucking birds.
Oh. I thought he was like adored by it. I was like, ew.
Chip, that's right.
You and
Yeah,
Alice
she was
did
fine.
a good job, lady.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like, and you're a nut.
Thanks
They
for your
had
time,
that tape
everybody.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's a John Waters movie.
Yeah.
There's either
They
like
should've did- I'm surprised there wasn't more to it.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Sutton.
That's Birdie. She's a horror nut, just like my son.
These
I-
names are
Oh,
horrendous.
Birdie, this
Birdie.
is Detective Gracie
Birdie.
and Detective
I love
Scott.
her hat.
yeah, the Jughead hat. I fucking love it.
Morning, Scott.
Hey, Misty, look what I got. Pee Wee Herman doll. Can you sell it for me at the flea market? Wow, still in the box. I sure can.
I have that Pee Wee doll at my apartment. The exact same one, just no box.
You must be Mrs. Sutton. Carl Paget.
Oh, well, yes. Mrs.
I love Carl.
Yeah,
I support him.
too bad you're not seeing the rest of the movie.
Birdie baby to sell at the flea market?
Oh, I feel like Carl's gonna get murdered.
Come on, let's go.
I'm sad.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, honey.
Shirt is tucked in.
Oh,
No,
detectives,
yeah.
here's something you should be interested in. A grown boy who doesn't wear his seatbelt.
Probably something's Beaver Cleaver's mother. Woo-wee, woo-wee, woo-wee.
Leave her alone. Mrs. Sutphen's about as normal and nice a lady as we're ever gonna find.
I can't wait to watch your face with those.
I'm scared.
No, don't be scary about it. It's perfect.
Hello? Is this the cocksucker residence? God damn you, stop calling here. Isn't this 4215 Pussy Way? You bitch! Now let me check the zip code. 212, fuck you!
That's Mrs. Puff.
Beverly, darling!
What a great cutaway.
This call this very minute. Well, Dottie Hinkle, then why aren't they here, huh? Fuckface, fuck you!
They're just giggling.
So happy.
PTA tonight.
Yep. They're just like, what most generic thing can we put on the fridge to make her seem like a good mom? PTA.
She really does look just like Mrs.
She looks like
Puff.
Mrs. Puff,
Like,
yeah.
wow.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't. She comes in and she's checking everything. She knows it goes.
Oh.
Didn't I just say fuck you? I beg your pardon. Who is this? Mrs. Wilson from the telephone company. I understand you're having problems with an obscene phone caller.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, Mrs. Wilson, because it's driving me crazy. I've had my number changed twice already. I'm a divorced woman. Please help me.
Beverly?
She doesn't call the police, she calls the phone company about
No, yeah, what?
Apparently.
I mean, that was still landing.
Well, back then, I'm sure they had
What
to say
exactly does this sick individual say to you?
I can't say the words out loud. I don't use bad language.
Oh, well, I know it's difficult, but we need to know the exact words.
I'll try. Cocksucker, that's what she calls me.
Listen to you, build him out, you fucking whore! God damn Rosemary, are you all right? Oh, yes, of course, I'm fine. Oh, how nice you remember. It's the least I could do. I heard shouting. Oh, it's that cable TV company. You know how they are? Did you hear about poor Dottie Hinkle? Yes, I did. It's terrifying. The police were at my house this morning. Now, who on earth would want to...
I just cannot.
Picture Mrs. Puff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until.
But, like, can you just like picture her like in replacement of this
No,
woman?
yeah.
They really just drew her in like fish.
They really fucking did. Now the actress who plays Dottie, I don't know like her. I don't know her name, all that, but she's been in every single John Waters movie. Everything from Pink Flamingos on, she was like in every single one of them. This is why she's tormenting her, because she took her parking spot.
So now she's mad at her and she cries.
Oh shit, she went to Joanne Fabrics. I worked there 10 years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I like that she holds on to it.
Is that-
She's like that one time.
John paid shit, but it was a lot of fun.
Is Joanne still a thing?
Joanne
It is.
Fabrics?
Yeah,
Of
it's
course
still-
it is,
they
yeah.
just- they had to close some stores recently.
Okay.
Oh.
I wasn't sure. That's why I remember hearing
No,
about them
it's Hobby
closing.
Lobby is the bad one.
Oh.
Hobby Lobby, yeah.
Yeah, they
There's
bought
a Hobby Lobby and
My
Chick-fil-A
son
and
studies
Village.
every night. He's
relics
trying as
from, like,
hard as he
ISIS or something
can.
like that.
Well, some teenagers just aren't college material,
scummy.
Mrs. Stubhart. It's not like a
And
crime.
I think at this point, Divine passed
There are other
away.
parents waiting.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right, yeah, because the last movie Divine did was Hairspray, I think.
One up. I don't
Hi,
know.
Betty. Hi, Beverly.
Divine
Oh,
was
I
a
love your outfit.
cross-dresser that was in all of John Waters'
Liz
movies.
Claiborne.
They were the inspiration for Ursula, for Little Mermaid.
Oh.
So they drew Divine to be Ursula in Little Mermaid. I think you would really
Mrs.
like John Waters'
Sutphen?
movies.
Yes, right here.
Ridiculous.
Mrs. Sutphen, I'm Paul Stebbins, Chip's math teacher.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Here's a little something that I
Let's
made.
see if I use this chair.
Fruitcake. Well, thank you, Mrs. Sutphen. Have a seat.
Bon appetit.
Oh, yes.
We gotta
Well,
say those are
fine
bon
start
appetit
this
in
year.
French.
Focused, conscientious, participates actively in classroom discussion.
He's a good boy.
There is one big problem.
What is it?
His unhealthy obsession with sick horror films.
Oh, no. Chip's assistant manager at a video store.
That's no excuse for a morbid imagination. I caught him drawing this in class last week.
Blood Feast.
Whoa.
Is there
Such a good
problem
movie.
at home?
Of course not.
Divorce? An alcoholic relative? Tell me, did Chip torture animals when he was young?
I'm trying to make
No,
him
he
a
did
serial
not.
killer.
Mr. Stubbins, we are a loving and supportive family.
Well, I think they're saying about their Chip obviously is the tormented one because he's drawing these things, but 1950s housewife over here is the one that's actually killing people. Talking to the birds. Perfect.
Fucking blue city. Get him.
And she does like a smile on her face.
And he's chewing gum, so like he's like top tier, ready to fucking die.
I think the gum was the last straw.
Why should he go?
All that chewing and is what she said.
Oh, the blood automatically just coming out of his mouth.
That's why she
Why you reverse.
Yeah.
That's what she doesn't. She didn't hide her face. She literally just waved at him.
No, yeah.
She had to do it. He's starting to look a little weird. She's like, wait a minute.
Oh,
The gun.
The gum
I
pops
love
out.
it.
This is perfect. Well, you know, you just ran someone over. You should
Whiz.
yeah. Oh.
Watch this. No, Scotty, watch this.
I'm blanking on.
What we're going to be watching.
I want to say it's Blood Feast, but the director is I'm blanking on his name, but he's a Brazilian director, and he was known as like the king of gore back in like the 60s and 70s, like exploitative films and stuff like that. Always had intestines and sacrifice and stuff like that. He's I believe Brazilian director. I could be wrong.
Like this, she just ran someone over and she's like, I feel great. Here's cookies.
Look how
No,
big
no,
that
no.
was.
Oh,
Just had to kill someone. Just go bake
Here,
some
have a
cookies.
cookie right on home.
But Mom, the video's not over.
Don't you but Mom me. Mr. Stubbins seems to think that these silly movies are interfering with your schoolwork. Oh, boy.
The director's
Mom,
name,
Mr.
because he's like
Stubbins
a
sucks. Man,
huge name.
that one made me puke. It's supposed to make you puke.
You forgot something?
Are we leaving?
Yes, you are. Bye, Mrs. Sutphin. Bye, Bertie.
Bye, Barbara. See you, Scotty.
Well, Blood Feast was
Now,
Herschel
Chip,
Gordon Lewis.
I know how hard it is being a teenager. I understand. I'm your mother, and I love you. Oh. Ooh, could we watch that scene again? You know the one where he rips her heart out? Please?
I love how they covered the part into the meatloaf. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
The perfect
Meatloaf was
meatloaf.
disgusting.
It's good, Mom.
You're
Nothing
incorrect.
like
What?
I cannot
What is wrong
do
with you?
Oh, Misty, I made you your favorite.
Cannot do
sesame
meatloaf.
book.
Because, like, my mom made terrible meatloaf. Sorry, Barb. She's not going to watch this. She made, yeah, exactly. She made meatloaf. Was like, it's just like a hamburger. I was like, bitch, it's not a hamburger.
Listen, some meatloaf with some
I gotta get you
potatoes.
some good meatloaf.
I'm not a ketchup fan, so.
See, I love ketchup, but I never put it on
No, I
meatloaf.
like
Okay,
tomatoes.
mine
and
also.
onions.
Honey, I'm happy.
Okay, then I'll try one without
I'm happy
ketchup.
too. We just want you
My
to
mom,
be
my
happy.
mom
just looks
used to
like
make
a
this
lot
like
of meat.
chicken
So
zucchini
happy I
meatloaf, and it was really
can
gross. It was so
sounds
watery.
horrendous.
That one was
You know how I
horrendous.
hate the brown word.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, it was real bad.
And gore.
That's rosemary. Something must be wrong. entire school has been murdered.
Murdered?
Who?
On the
Mr.
news. Doesn't matter which
Stuber or
channel, just
Stupid.
the news.
Mr. Stubbins. That's my math teacher.
Stubbins.
That's my math teacher.
Which channel?
I needed to
It's on
remind you
all
who
of
it was.
No, yeah.
Did you get the connection? It was the teacher that she just ran over. It was his math
Police
teacher.
claim the driver of the hit-and-run vehicle
He
ran
said
down.
he didn't
Hello?
deserve to die.
Did you hear?
What happened?
This is so cool. It's just like a horror movie.
It's on. I'll play back.
Okay, bye.
Of course.
Mr. Paul Stubbins was 38 years old.
Whoever did this should get
38. He was not
So far,
38.
only
That was a
one
hard
eyewitness.
38.
He's definitely like 58. Come on.
It was a blue car.
Your age was weird in the 90s, okay?
Oh, they looked a lot older.
A pothead, Mom.
Blue station.
Explain that to me. It's because they have the
It's like your
hairstyles
car,
and wear the
Beverly.
clothes of
Oh, it's
somebody
a lot of like those shoulder pads, really.
Yeah.
from that time. So they just look old.
I mean, they're all supposed to be in high school. They're clearly in their 20s.
Oh, look at her
Blood
hair.
was all over the place, and she ran her in her
Turn it off.
There was not that much blood.
She
Like
was
at this
high.
point, I feel like Ricky Lake was
yeah.
closer to 38 than the teacher was.
He was an asshole, but he didn't deserve
No.
to die.
Oh, yeah. Now I gotta see if this came out before or after Crybaby.
I think it was after.
I can't stop thinking
This
about
is like
that
the
poor
end of-
teacher.
that series.
Well, because like Ricky Lake fluctuated in weight a lot, so like it was kind of
Yeah,
hard.
she was
to-
really.
They
Well,
don't
because I
read too
think she
late.
would make sense of Hairspray and
Gotta
then
make dinner with
Crybaby
the
were more
birds tomorrow.
close together because she was bigger.
She was bigger, yeah.
And then she lost a lot of weight.
True.
I love it so much. So she's pretending to read a book about birds, but inside of it is all the serial killers. Oh. Is what they just showed.
That's
So she's
that's my favorite
tracing
serial
Charles
killer.
Manson's. Yes.
Albert Fish. You ever heard of
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Albert Fish liked the spankings and the needles.
Yeah,
It was
this dude was insane, and he
Yeah.
also ate his victims.
Yep.
Oh.
It's all right with me.
Who are you talking about?
Albert
Albert
Fish.
Fish, like he was this brutal fucking serial killer.
It started off with wanting torture for himself, and then he kind of
Yeah.
Oh, that
continued.
sounds fun.
Because it was more about like putting needles in him and doing things for him, like, not to hurt you, but to him sexually arousing him. And it escalated.
The director that I was thinking of is Coffin Joe, and he is Brazilian. He's a gore director.
Coffin Joe.
Jose More.
Like, could you be
something.
any louder?
Yeah, she will.
Like, girl, put a
Obviously, I
pillow
think Gacy is
over.
like
Do
my
something.
What?
Gacy is mine.
Gay shit.
Yeah, you know, 8213
Oh, just wait.
is Gacy's
Like-
address, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My dessert company is named after John Wayne Gacy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
8213 was his address where he burned all the bodies.
Like,
That was a good one.
Yeah, he
have
was
some
a wild
decorum.
one. She had a good day. She just
Look at that.
This is not very demure.
Buffalo Bill.
No.
Was that
Buffalo
the,
Bill was more. I don't know if he was directly inspired by someone. I feel like it was more like a Dahmer.
Oh yeah.
What a lovely
type
morning.
situation. Because
There's that.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day, he would
there
make
they
like
are.
the skin suits, like the skin or the skin furniture
Everyone
things.
expects it.
And Dahmer wanted to have parts of his victims with him. But Dahmer actually was more sad. He wanted them close to him. He was more like a man than pervert. The idea that you can't be close enough to the person you're close to.
Hello?
I love the fucking swipes for the
got
phone
film
calls.
I really want to make a weird
Underused
1950s
trope.
Well, Mr. Sterner, if you'll just call my office.
Because I feel like they didn't use
we do
split
it?
screen like what? Split screen?
movie.
Well,
Yeah, just shoot me.
yeah, that was a big De Palma thing. Like De Palma used a lot of split
Well,
screen.
remember how we were supposed to do the music video with like, the 1950s housewife that barbecued the body parts?
Yeah.
Maybe we can just turn that into a script.
I could.
I'd like to do that still.
That would
But
be
the birds
fun,
will still
like
be
a
there
short
next week.
movie where like
It's okay.
it could be like a kind of like
I
start.
understand.
You think it's like a Seymour Skinner thing?
Yeah. Steamed hams.
Well, I really
There's
want to
just
go back to
people
doing
eating
those
in
like
the
30-second, 15-second horror
That's
stuff.
couch shoots. That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know,
it.
but I was also thinking like I wonder if we did the barbecue in the same way we see in the 1950s. Grilling, happy family, and then cut
Oh,
to
she's
all
time to
like
get up,
that.
that's all. Don't want you to be late for work.
He scared me.
Misty, honey.
Her face looks sad. She had definitely had that reaction way too early. She's just like, meh.
I mean it. You should be dead, that lousy creep. Tommy, be here.
She's talking about
Carl?
your boy Carl.
Not Carl.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's totally gonna live the whole thing. Yeah, obviously.
Cheats on her with Tracy Lords.
It's him. No, it's the police.
Wow, much
No, it's fucking
better.
not. No, your boy stood
Morning,
you up.
officer.
You're done.
Good morning, Mrs. Sutphin.
Hi, Detective Pike.
Morning.
She got it that quickly.
Mrs. Sutphin, I presume you know about the death of Mr. Stubbins.
Oh, yes. Yes, a fine man. A good teacher.
Contusions, fractures, rupture of numerous vital organs.
What a mess. Oh, no, honey, that's Scotty.
Damn,
Scotty.
just keep
Tragic.
Wear his
That's
seatbelt.
good. Bitching car.
Scotty does have
Good
a
morning.
broken car. Scotty will
Scotty
never.
doesn't know.
Yeah. Beat me to it, asshole.
Funny, son.
Did
Did you drive your
off
car
too,
to the
isn't
PTA
it?
meeting
I was
yesterday?
hoping you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, oh, we noticed.
Yes.
I was gonna say that Scotty couldn't live down Child's Play 3, but Scotty doesn't know it was better.
Thank you.
Department of Motor Vehicles
We're
computer
really-
shows only one
we're really
blue
nice.
station
You
wagon
wait.
registered for parent of any
Anybody need anything?
Not at the moment.
Surely you don't think that Beverly was involved in this? She did it. Aimed the car right at Mr. Stubbins and mowed him down.
You know he was in a Disney Channel original movie? The one with the guy who was just talking?
He looks like he
He
would.
was Hey Arnold.
No.
No, he worked with the Pink Power Ranger.
Wait.
Yep.
With the
I got
pink
somebody.
Yeah, she was in the movie with him. It was called Susie Q. It
Mr.
was like a little
Terrell.
1950s girl that died in a car accident, and
Detectives, it's
he
time
fell
for
in
you
love
to
with the
leave.
ghost and had to, you know. It was a
wife
whole,
knows
I watched
nothing
a lot
about
of Disney Channel movies. It was a weird thing. Cable was wild back in the 90s.
He was
Back in
grown-
my day, we didn't have this Netflix. So you could
Okay.
sneak up with the- you know.
He was grown up Andy Barkley in Child's Play 3 when he sent him to military school. And
That too, but I mean,
Chucky goes to military school.
Yeah, but when you
and
say
kills
that, you
people.
know, Power Ranger and everything else. It's funny.
Oh, you can tell by the subscription label. I don't like to read about movies. They're so violent. Besides, I always recycle my magazines.
What a good person. Really good for the environment.
It's all a balancing act. You know, you kill someone, you recycle. It's
Exactly.
so fun.
I mean, if you think about it, killing someone could be good for the environment. Wow. Rosemary.
Unacceptable. I look how disappointed they are.
Like, Trashing could care less.
And then I watch it, I'm like, who's got that?
Well, when your husband's a dentist, I
I
guess
when you are
Dinah's
being,
dentist.
when you are being a housewife and you're trying to
I
care
get
about
it.
these
Yeah,
things.
you're right.
I love it. It just gets worse every time.
Does not
It's
care.
perfect.
Oh, that's another.
Like,
And she's so disgusted. She's like, oh no, this is not gonna work. I like how her whole stance changes, her walk. And just,
can I kill her just right here, right now?
Well, I mean, the scissors are one thing. She eventually, you may not see it, she kills someone with like a
She loves
turkey
the
leg.
garbage man.
It's
Yeah.
a turkey leg.
Yeah, she beats the
I
shit
think
out
when
of
she kills someone with a turkey leg, she's
Spoiler alert.
How dare you?
It's perfect.
Here,
Absolutely perfect.
I'll rinse and ready to
She
recycle.
looks like a JC.
Morning, Miss Sutton.
Good morning, guys. Good
This is when the
morning,
gap was
Sophie.
huge.
You know, you boys work so hard for the environment, I thought I'd bring you something. Little drink you haven't heard about.
Thank you,
Brings
ma'am.
them alcohol?
Yep, little baby booze.
Damn, that's good stuff. Believe that goddamn litter butter.
Oh, I have told her
Someone
and told
should
her.
kill her.
It takes 90 to 100 years for a tin can to decompose, and she still won't recycle.
Cost the taxpayers millions of dollars last year, but she don't care nothing about the national budget.
I hate Mrs. Ackerman.
I hate her too. I hate her guts. You know, somebody ought to kill her. Yeah.
The way that he always says it always makes me feel like either he was planning it or he knew what she was up to. To be like, I'm just gonna throw this into your mind and just wanna handle that. Because someone always has to say that to kill the person before she kills her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you give her the idea and she's like, okay, well,
But your
he
boyfriend was
insists.
convicted of killing 12 people. I don't judge him. I just don't
Turtlenecks never work for
know. Love a
anybody.
mass murderer. Easy. He's handsome. He's famous.
It's always thinking that Mitch
High school
Hedberg
visit.
bit of like you wear a turtleneck like someone really weak strangling you.
Cereal hat.
Tiny midget.
Yeah. What it's like if you're wearing a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a midget trying to bring you down.
To hear what he would have to say about today's universe.
Beverly, come in, Beverly.
Scared me.
Hi, Rosemary. Would you like a beer? Oh, no, not me. Thank you. Just a little coffee. Oh, Dottie, I'm so sorry. I heard about your troubles.
It's not fair.
No.
She's a whiny bitch.
Oh, thank you.
I still think my favorite role of hers is Pink Flamingos.
I saw the exact same lamp at the train museum today.
Did you really?
No fucking lie. The exact same one. That one. That was
I love so much pussy.
It was in like the photography office or like
What are you
the.
doing?
No, it was in like the parlor.
That's an antique.
Franklin and Fabergé eggs.
This makes me so happy.
You're
Because my
sorry,
mom
aren't
used to
you,
have
darling?
those like
Rosemary,
dry
I
pussy
did not
rolls.
break
Did
my
you
egg.
really?
Yeah, so when I watched the movie, I was like, this is very like
Apologize.
my
I collect
life,
Franklin
and I just
mints.
wonder if my
We'll go
mother
right to the
saw
end of the
Asian
market
people.
and we'll find you
You know, we
another
had to
one.
live
Now,
in, we
Mr.
couldn't sit
Selby,
in, so we had
there's
to
a
dry
whole
pussy
room
rolls.
filled with
Like,
Franklin
it's
mint
just
stuff.
Pussy rolls.
Dottie, you lock up,
Pussy
won't you?
rolls,
But
man.
I'll take
I
care of
fucking
it.
love it so much.
But I heard her voice. It's her.
Yeah, I don't know how this is crazy. It's a dentist. So we should do Little Shop.
Little Shop would be a
You
good
never
one.
watched Little Shop Bars.
I've seen that.
Okay.
I've seen that one.
Good. Just 1 out of 10. You're doing great.
I have a T-shirt that says it's Mushniks for the flower shop, and it was when Suad was kind of getting really like hard on. She was like for a minute she cared about dress code, and she's like, oh,
I hate when they do that.
she's like your shirt is this, and I was like, no, I was like, it's a floral vendor. And Sam was next to me. He's like, yeah, Suad, we order from Mushniks all the time.
She was lying to her.
So mean to her. Like, she's
They're not mean to
She's
Suad.
such a good person. She's gonna.
I love
beat your ass one
Suad.
day.
Suad's one of my
She's
favorite
gonna hit
people.
you, and I'm gonna.
She has hit me. Suad has
And you
hit me.
deserve it.
Suad told Brian to kill himself.
Yeah, she did. No, she told him not to kill himself at work.
Well, no, she told him not to come to work, but then one time he was standing on a ladder doing something, and she went, Brian, go kill yourself.
Well, because this one finally taught her sarcasm.
I told her
Yeah,
sarcasm.
exactly. That's what she
She
didn't know how to
doesn't
use
always-
it.
She doesn't really know how to. She doesn't have
Suad's a
etiquette to
coworker of
it.
ours
Yeah.
from Algeria,
Oh.
and she has a disconnect of sarcasm, so I taught her sarcasm.
We're still learning.
She was pregnant, and I showed her the clip of Alien when the chest burster came out, and I was like, look, it's you. It's like when the baby comes out, and she cracked me in the fucking arm. I love Suad. It's great.
I love Suad mad. When she's mad, it makes me happy.
Her voice,
And I don't
her,
want to
her
be
voice
mad,
gets
but-
so high.
I don't
Talks so
want her to be mad,
fast.
but I love watching her mad.
Is your wife mental?
Cut the I love it. She's such a good actress. It's
Always
perfect.
something, isn't it? Can I help you? Thanks for not buying anything.
Misty, honey. Now lighten up. It's not the customer
What's she
fault that Carl sees
Just like random knickknacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm pissed.
Tracy.
Carl.
Young man.
The girl that he's with, fun fact, was a porn star.
Underage porn.
An
star.
underage porn star. She lied about her age
$100.
and got into the industry and stuck with it for so long, and no one knew because she didn't do drugs, she didn't drink, she didn't party. She did it for work and then became of age, and then when it finally came out, like she said, she's like, yeah, I was like 16 and they had to like get rid of all of her back catalog.
That's crazy.
But like that's how John Waters found her. John Waters found her because he owned her movies without knowing that she was 16. And when he found out that she got out of the porn industry, he asked her to do Crybaby, and she started acting in Crybaby.
She was phenomenal in Crybaby.
Oh, she's great in Crybaby.
She has that 50s greaser style in Crybaby.
Did you find your Franklin mint egg, Rosemary, darling? Well, I saw one, but it was really overpriced. Oh, let me keep this under the table for you. If you don't mind, it was on sale.
Fucking Don Knotts.
Oh.
They walking like that.
They're
They walk
in love.
around
Great,
like
I need that
They're
painting.
in love.
I want to commission someone to
And
paint
then
that
she
Don
uses
Knotts
this like
painting.
stupid baby voice, and you're like, why?
Honey, please. Oh, my bedroom.
I wanted her to die too.
Did she not die?
No.
Well, that's fucked up.
But, like any woman that dies, I'm like, just die. You could just die would be great.
Look at that tip of the
No, but he's short, her kind of guy.
She looks so stupid.
I think it still has the price tag on the
I know.
fucking
Yeah, it
handle.
Well, the difference, right? So you see, like these two housewives and how they handle conflict. One changes the price tag and saves $3, and it's like, oh my god, it was on sale. She did something so naughty. The other one's about to beat him to death with the poker.
There, please.
In the middle of the flea market?
Oh, we're this way.
I have to take a piss.
Oh, okay.
So see if you can find. There's a brief cameo by Hatchet
Not
Face.
we're going to the
Hatchet
men's.
Face
Is in this movie.
I don't think I ever noticed that.
Yeah, it's very quick.
What scene is she in? Is she here?
No, not in this scene. Towards the end at the punk show.
That makes sense. I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
The dude didn't even wash his hands.
I love this dude.
He gets freaked out that there's a
like,
woman in.
She's weird. I was trying to watch people. And
Peeping
she's
through the
too
glory
weird.
hole.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought she was gonna like smack him with it, but she just straight
Yeah, look at
stabbed
the
him.
like perfect
I
liver.
love that, like, it doesn't even, like, come out. Like, the whole thing just, like, it's... That part is so perfect to me, where she's just like, oh, shit. Like, ew. Like, she's disgusted and doesn't want to touch it, but you just stab someone. Perfect. It's perfect. When she's disgusted. Get this is I think that's my favorite. That one last little, just a little bit
I
extra.
want that painting so bad.
Should have had her sign that.
Donuts.
Should have had her sign
I love Don. Don Knotts is one of my all-time favorite actors.
As he like comes in with his like kebab.
Yeah.
He got a kebab at the flea market.
Oh, boo.
This is really good.
All right, for those of you watching at home, we are now one person short because Carly had to leave. We are picking back up the film. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, sorry, I unplugged that. We are picking the film back up at 36 minutes and 47 seconds. So we're going to start that again in 3, 2... Oh. There we go.
They just got this big.
Computer's like, what's a DVD?
Beverly, honey, you got some doo-doo on your shoe.
Some doo-doo.
Ooh.
You on the shoe shoe.
What's that doo-doo? No.
Ooh, I hate that. There was a lady in the men's room, I swear. A pretty little lady in the stall right next to me.
How do you remember?
Yeah, right.
I love that term, by the way, man.
Love that. I love the fact that detective looks like this.
He does look like Casey, yeah. Everyone gets over this guy very quickly.
Well, he was a douche.
He was, yeah.
That's $158.
And that guy's like a hard-boiled detective.
The old money good
He's
enough for you?
super hot.
Thank you.
$150.
New York money, though. He's like, is New York money good enough for you? What the fuck does that mean?
Where are they based out of in this?
Baltimore. All of John Waters' movies are in
Mother,
Baltimore.
didn't you hear me?
Well, you know, back
Someone
in the early
murdered
90s,
Carl
the
in the
different
men's room.
cities
I
had their
just
own
saw his
currencies.
dead body.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why
So who'd have
they
been on,
took
like, the
it.
bill? Fucking Rudy Giuliani?
I didn't wish that.
A Giuliani 100?
No, it would be like LaGuardia or something.
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
No, it'd be like Hamilton, and then LaGuardia would be like the 5.
Yeah.
Mrs. Puff is like, oh shit.
Dinkin would be on the
Yeah.
nickel. Thinking like New York mayor jokes. What the fuck?
Oh, this is the best cameo.
Oh my God.
Best cameo in the whole movie right here.
When John Waters acts like
John
Ted
Waters
Bundy.
is Ted Bundy.
It's perfect. I love her scrapbook,
It's
and
all-
she had letters that she had been talking and communicating with death row inmates. Absolutely perfect.
You know what? Seeing this guy. Whoa.
It's perfect.
I miss cassettes.
No, I love the channel.
Tapes
Just
were
like under the
great.
bed.
You
Tapes
could
were
do so much with the tape. They
Yeah.
were in excellent format.
Never leaves me that day.
before my execution, and it's lonely here on death row.
Oh, John Waters, I love you.
I love that so much.
Updating the story of the hour, the young man brutally murdered a short time ago in the men's room of
Wait,
the
that was John Waters' voice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was playing Ted
You
Bundy.
did Ted Bundy.
Carl Paget of Alpha.
Perfect.
I remember Kathleen, what's her name?
Kevin Turner.
Kathleen Turner. As the person who invented Malibu Stacy. And,
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Lisa Lyon.
We have to fight for this. Let's go and start now. Not now. I'm too drunk.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No.
Our mother is Charles.
I'll come back
Our
later.
mother is Charles Manson.
Oh, she was drunk.
I'm not kidding. Carl stood me up this morning and then he was murdered at the flea
It's just the
market.
same Malibu Stacy. Yeah, but she has a new hat.
You said you hated your
I want
teacher
it, I want it, I
yesterday,
want
but he
it.
was murdered too. Look, I don't know. Maybe Mom's nuts.
Good at turning
Cool
me
idea,
on.
Misty. Hey, let's make a gore movie about
You should
Mom.
just forget you said
Better
that.
get a
Oh,
TV
1941.
series.
I did.
Hey, can I borrow your mother? My aunt's coming over.
The movie's
for
great.
dinner.
It's
She's always
stupid.
getting on my nerves.
Zombie in the background.
Stepfather's an
They're all
asshole. She
faulty.
could kill him. How about Miss Ackerman? We all hate her.
We don't even have to give credit to the new friend.
Bill and
No,
Ted.
stop it.
Wait, it was Dom
It's not
DeLuise.
funny. Mom might do it.
I love old
Somebody
movies and
else
video
might
stores
die.
and like seeing what's in the backgrounds.
Oh, dude, in Kimberton, growing up, you know, there's that store out there, the Kimberton Whole Foods Market.
I did not know that was a thing.
Well, yeah, they have like a few locations. They're basically like river wards, but like out there.
Mm-hmm.
But before they started, it was a hardware store
Okay.
that also rented tapes.
Oh hell
So it
yeah!
was half hardware store, half video tape rental.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
It was fucking sick as shit. Go and get some screws,
Yeah, and come home with fucking Dr. Giggles.
like Cujo or some shit. You know?
Hell yeah.
My dad went to the guy one time. He's like, I want to watch something different tonight. And he's like, here you go. He was like, what's this? It's called Eraserhead.
Oh,
And he went home
nice.
and watched Eraserhead and was like, what the fuck?
That's such a weird recommendation from a hardware store guy.
You wanted to watch something different. And this was like out in the country too. There was like fucking tractors and supply store right next door.
It's different, all right.
Tell policewoman the exact words she used.
Tell a policewoman, get the most butch
It's
policewoman
okay.
ever.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. Come on, let it out.
That's what she said to me. Pussy Willow.
Come on now, let it out.
Let it out.
You know, Mom, Scotty thinks you're the killer. Does he? You know, for somebody who doesn't wear his seatbelt, Scotty sure is nosy.
One thing clearly does not relate to the other. The one thing that bothers me with their table is I really wanted them all to be drinking milk.
Yeah.
Like I wanted that really weird suburban, like overly perfect house where everyone has milk dipped in it with everyone. No, it's just like I know it's disgusting, but it
Good
fits,
for the
if
bed.
it fit the universe. It makes sense that they're not like there's no alcohol or there's no like
Maybe it
soda.
was too distracting.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
Because, look, the glasses are like the same size as their faces. They're big white splotches. It might be kind of like drawing.
True.
away.
I'm just thinking about like I love the set design of this. Like it's such a perfect house.
There's so many tables.
There is.
She's gone.
And she didn't have time to change the board.
No, you're telling her that. Oh, wait.
Like in the midst of her leaving, she had time to change the PTA board.
Your mother may have some problems. Come on, hurry.
Well, I can't imagine anyone could really just be a full housewife without losing their mind.
True.
Like the sense
You
of
don't have to act like that.
No, you don't. Well, not to that extent, but I just mean like if you're surrounded by a bunch of women that are all like suburban housewives, that need for perfection in every area, just fucking mind would break.
Suspect's family headed east on Calvert. Repeat, east
Not to
on
this
I always thought those like
but-
suburban tracks out there with the McMansions looked like board cubes.
Yeah.
It was like that's what I thought every time I passed by one. I was just like, I can't.
I think it's always funny. People always act like, nothing bad happens in nice neighborhoods, and then you see nothing bad happens in certain neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Nice song for
You know, I always thought those lyrics were date rape.
Really?
It doesn't sound like daybreak to me. I always hear date rape. I don't know why.
It's like Bill Cosby wrote that song.
So it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Mom was psycho, Scotty will still be okay, won't he?
We hope so, son. What your mother is, we'll love her anyway.
I don't think the father gets enough credit for his acting in this. It's
No.
perfect.
Oh,
He is-
dude. He's been
wild.
in everything. That
But
guy.
he's been in wasn't he in Law and Order?
Yeah, I think so.
I
I
think
know
he
he
was-
was in like a bunch of. He does like a lot of like.
I want a lava lamp again.
He narrates a lot of Ken Burns documentaries.
Oh, does he really?
He nominated the Vietnam War, which was like really fucking good, which is
Oh.
like his latest one.
Damn.
And Trent
Sam
Reznor
Waters.
did the music for that one too, which was pretty cool.
Oh, Trent Reznor. Yeah, he was in Law and Order. And The Great Gatsby.
This is how I feel when I eat chicken.
I know. I love her obsession is
Oh.
watching them eating like kids. It's just, oh, it's disgusting. And she's thinking of the birds. I never noticed if her house. Well, no, her household's not they're not vegan, so it's kind of funny watching her.
I don't know, it was a giant bowl of salad. For
No, they had
dinner.
meatloaf.
Well, they did eat meatloaf earlier.
Yeah,
You're right. You're
no,
right.
she might be eating more vegetarian, but I like her connection from the chicken to the birds. Makes it
Yeah.
seem more like vegan, but I think it's their animalistic nature eating the chicken.
Maybe. Well, I know she doesn't like them because he calls her husband all the time because of the dentist stuff.
Yeah, they were knowing that. But no, because I also like that. In this case, I think he was between the dentist and also judging the son at the school.
True. Yeah.
So.
Oh, I want those glasses.
Dr. Sutphin said no sweets for you.
Yeah, well, what's he know?
How to send a bill.
Come on, they're just happy people enjoying a meal together.
Suspect's family entering house. Send backup to 400 Sycamore Street. I have a feeling
There's
Obama's
always a
inside.
Sycamore Street. Every suburban neighborhood, there is a Sycamore Street.
The music, though.
That's like booby bouncing music. Like it's
Oh,
the
bro.
only fucking
I
way.
thought you weren't gonna eat any pie, dude.
He doesn't care. He does what he wants.
You know what? He deserves a pie. He's a good guy.
Kind
Honestly,
of.
He works hard. He plays hard. You know what I mean?
Dun, 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 dun.
Everybody dance down.
Why'd you take me to a gay steel mill? How much do you think it cost them to like run like a rerun of fucking Wheel of Fortune?
Nothing. It's syndicated.
Oh really?
I mean, no, it costs money, but you have to pay them. But that's always it's syndicated. So like every individual channel pays to like play the latest tapes, and you can play old ones if you want. You just gotta pay for them.
Okay.
Thanks or something.
No. We paid Exterminator.
Oh, it's
There's
just
so much that face.
punch.
It's perfect.
Oh,
It's perfect. Just that shot of just switching the clothes and just seeing her smiling. She's perfect. And the rat is just like.
Also, like, I'm gonna bring it up in a second, but like this whole sequence cut is fucking magnificent.
Yeah.
Every aspect of this whole thing is cut.
Oh, jumping back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't realize if it's in the same house or what's
I wasn't
going
gonna
on.
spoil it.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, because I don't know where Chris stopped, because Chris, you only watched half of it.
no, I saw this part.
You did see this part.
saw
Okay.
So I get well.
But
Okay.
then yes.
It's implied like it's in the same house.
Yes. They do a really good job.
Yeah, it's true.
They do a great job
That's
at like
true. I'm
blending
sorry.
the houses and everything. So
Yeah.
No, not this guy.
Well, because I guess whose child do they have? Because they were in the high school, like the math.
I don't know, they never showed their kid.
Yeah, so I guess it could imply that it was their son.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't think they ever show their kid.
No, but there's like random photos, but I can't.
Yeah, with that giant Jesus portrait that was just on the.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like they definitely had them in the high school, but we don't see which child it was. Sorry, I spoiled that. I watched it a couple times. You know, I've seen it before.
Well, it wasn't Chris said he saw this scene. Sorry, so.
Yeah, I got pretty far into it actually. I just didn't watch the thrilling conclusion.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
I can't believe I thought my own mother was murderous.
I'm disappointed she isn't. For a while, there's like being in the movies.
Anybody for dessert? Strawberries.
She's fucking perfect.
Damn.
She's perfect. I love it so much. Most productive serial killer ever.
Yeah. Still has time for church.
Oh my god, yes, this is when they go to church. Oh, she's perfect.
Why don't they just arrest her then and there?
They don't have proof.
You gotta wait for her to fudge it.
I don't have any proof whatsoever
I guess
from all of that.
Apparently not.
No security cameras.
Well, when did DNA
like,
become relevant?
Right after this movie came out.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was a more recent thing.
Well,
with
let's
DNA.
see.
And
so
they
I'm
wouldn't.
curious.
Yeah, security cameras weren't as.
Well, I mean, in today's
proliferant
universe, but
back then.
But even just say no murder.
Yeah.
I mean, because she had the poker. But I guess
DNA
even-
wasn't used until 86.
Oh, 86.
Okay, so that still would have been new, and assuming that they're in a small town, they wouldn't have had access to it to an extent, to this extent.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like they know it's her, but they need
True.
that they need to like witness it because like the family's being murdered, they always got there too late.
I love this.
Got your DNA. How do you think they keep them in circulation?
Love this whole idea of them all following them to church. Like, yeah, go ahead. You can just do whatever you want to do. We'll just follow you.
They really have nothing better to do. I mean, she is a killer, but
It's also Baltimore,
oh,
like suburban Baltimore.
Oh, they're matching.
There it is. Yep.
The senseless killing last night of a Towson couple, Ralph and Betty Sterner, brings to a total of 4 murders police feel may have been committed by Baltimore's first serial killer.
But she wouldn't be considered a serial killer yet, though, because they're so close, right? There has to be a span of time.
It's not about the amount of time; it's the amount of people.
Is it? I thought it has to happen over a certain period
So
of
there's
time.
different of like spree killer and serial killer. It's all about the amount of time and the amount of people. So like, you know, like shooting. And I don't think a serial killer is a lot. I think it's only like 6 or 7 people, or maybe 4.
But it has to
4 or
take place
6,
over
a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So she'd be more considered like a spree killer within a shorter amount of
Yeah.
time. But serial killer is more common known phrase.
Yeah.
Like more of like a.
Well, they probably didn't have spree killers here because like.
Well, they did, but they just it was more. It's a more common term to use for serial killer versus spree killer.
Yeah.
I'd have to look up there is like not necessarily like an equation, but there's a thing of this many people mean this type of killer, this many people in this time mean this type of killer, because like Columbine weren't.
They weren't serial killers.
No, I think there was another. They were either spree or something else where it was all
Group killing.
like
That
like,
count?
no, it's like some type of like like a mass murder type thing. It's all in one location.
Gotcha.
Is a big deal versus multiple, whether it's location or time frame or distance. They all have kind of different times. Because like Gacy had 33 victims over like a 10-year time span.
Yeah.
Fucking God.
They're still working, man.
I love how torn she is that she can't go to her boyfriend.
Look at her. He's just like, man, I was masturbating. I give her enough credit for being like, well, fuck everyone. I'm going to church.
Serial mom?
I love that name.
Not too forward, dude.
Serial mom. She's a serial killer. She's my mom. I want that.
Capital
That's what
punishment and you.
I wanted that banner.
This is around where I stopped watching. Around where I stopped watching.
Oh, it's fucking
you stopped
perfect.
around here?
Oh, it's great.
Okay.
Right around here.
Absolutely perfect. Oh my god, it just gets dumber and more perfect as it goes.
It's such a sweet little church, too.
Mm-hmm. I have to like look at the crowd like this would be a perfect time for random cameos, but I don't recognize anyone.
No, not in this
It just would
scene.
be like a perfect, like, just these types of placements of people.
Please stand. Blessed be God.
Oh, he still has his camo
Father,
pants
Son,
on.
and Holy Spirit. Hallelujah. Christ is risen. Bless the Lord who forgiveth all our sins.
Captain Luker from Homicide. Lab report confirms that 10 latent prints of index finger on true crime books matches those latent prints lifted from murder weapons. Bingo, boys. Bust a bit.
Copy.
Pure cop lingo. Bust the bitch. I'm sure they said
And
worse
they're all just
things.
like ready to go.
Jesus said nothing to condemn
Perfect
capital
timing.
punishment as he hung on the cross, did he?
Father Peter Griffin.
If ever there was a time to go on record against the death penalty, wasn't it that night? Capital punishment is already the law in the state of Maryland. So what are we waiting for, fellow Christians? Let's just do it.
You can't argue with that, Kim.
No, it's good logic.
Standing. Let us pray.
I love the idea that they're
Humbly
like, go get her,
confess
but then
our
wait,
sins
but
unto
be respectful of
Almighty God.
church.
We'll wait for the opportune time.
By what we have done and by what we have left undone. We are truly sorry, and we humbly repent, so that we may delight in thy will.
The fucking baby.
Amen. Amen.
I love her. It's so hard. Oh, that poor baby.
Snot baby.
It's perfect.
So this is why you should have just grabbed her, you dummies.
Yeah. She's.
Fucking trash.
They're so happy.
She's like, yeah.
Punch the shit out of a cop.
She
I love it.
recycles.
Dude has like 8 cameras.
I love it so much.
So long. You want 60 minutes?
You know, you're bigger than Freddy and Jason now. Only you're a real person.
Do you think we need a lawyer? You need
Oh,
an agent.
absolutely.
Do you need a lawyer?
No,
No, you need an agent.
You need a lawyer. Oh, that fucking car.
That line is perfect.
They steal
Do
that
you think
kid's
they need
car.
a lawyer? No. Yeah, they did. It was what's his face's car.
I love it.
Yeah.
Man, he's having a bad time in this.
Yeah, he's having a rough time.
Here's the
Not as
most.
bad as the dead dude.
No, but he's still having a bad day.
I know.
The most impressive aspect of the like third act of this whole movie is that Kathleen Turner does all this shit in high heels. Like the
Well, those
amount,
are like those like 50s heels where there's like a bit of a heel.
but still, like she's fucking like
Oh yeah,
gunning
she's fun.
it.
I mean,
yeah.
well, that's also like just shows her more badass. The fact that she's doing it in this dress in the whole game.
It's very impressive.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
We're tailing Sutphin husband and daughter, but serial mom is nowhere in sight. She got away, boys. God damn it, find her.
I really don't know who did that.
Yeah.
The death becomes her sign.
Come on, Mom, I have to.
Oh God, this is so.
And like at this point too, like you didn't have to pay for all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was just
Perfect.
there. Like you
Well, I
didn't.
do wonder if it was like what Kevin Smith was saying about like a grocery store idea that as long as you're not handling a certain product and saying, look, Pringles, then it doesn't matter. So like all of these things, as long as they're not interacting with the death becomes her sign, it doesn't really.
Well, I mean, they and Clerks was a bad example of that because they handled Pringles specifically.
But when he was talking about that at the Q&A
Yeah. Well,
later, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but he's saying now that like, even if he was to say, "May the force be with you," he has to pay to use that
Well,
line.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Miss Jensen, I've told you, you have to rewind the tapes before returning them.
Why?
Because it's the rules.
What a
I don't
bitch.
feel like rewinding them.
Rewinding.
That's such a fucking
It's a
thing.
$1 fine for not rewinding, and this time I'm going to charge you $2.99 plus $1 is $3.99.
To rewind is the simplest thing. You just press the fucking button. It does
Remember
it
they used to sell like additional adapters that would rewind for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the button. It's not that
Well,
hard.
then all video stores had them. It was literally just a machine that rewound tapes.
I know, but you could have
They
it for
would
your own
usually
too.
have like a few of them that they
Yeah.
would put in.
I don't know.
God, that is
I don't know why it was such a big deal, but I guess it's just the etiquette.
It's convenient too. Like someone's renting a tape, they want
Oh,
to.
well, yeah, but it was one more thing for the store to have to do.
How often do you think people tape over?
Oh, so often.
I wonder.
Isn't there like a tab you can flip off? To
Mm-hmm.
like,
It's right. I have a VHS tape right here. It's right in here somewhere. Like you can like hit a thing, and you would be able to. No, this is a bad example because this was a blank tape, but it's usually on the inside. You can flip it
To do what?
To tape over.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a little thing.
I guess we always just use blank tapes.
Because I remember, this is gonna sound terrible, especially on tape. We lent a videotape out to somebody, and I remember specifically, I think it was my mom, like, pressed the button to make sure that they couldn't tape over it. Because they were like, I know these people, and like something's gonna happen.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah. It was our VHS copy of the Goofy movie. I remember that very vividly.
That's a classic.
It's a great fucking movie.
I love that this woman is fucking watching Annie. Like all the movies, like why Annie? This whole lady's existence is disgusting to me.
Yeah. The dog licking her feet and.
Come on, mommy's feet.
Ugh.
It's so disgusting.
She's enjoying it way too much.
Creepy. Well, that's the only thing that disgusts me out of the entire movie. Is that dog licking feet.
I don't like feet to begin with, and that just makes it way worse.
Good idea. Wanting a dog is just gross. I don't like a dog licking anything. This is my absolute favorite kill of the entire movie.
Yeah, you gotta kill this person. I mean,
Guess how she kills.
This is gonna be a kill of the week. It definitely is.
It's gonna have to be. It's perfect.
I'm gonna start calling Carly Birdie and see what she says. Oh, that puppy is so happy.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna get committed, but I just gotta kill one more person. Just one more.
I'm sure it becomes an addiction and a sickness. The knife's not good enough.
She's like, yeah.
it's not gonna kill her.
Oh, it could. If you hit anything hard enough, it could.
I mean, that mutton got some fucking
It
girth.
looks burnt. I love that shot so much. She's just like so she's so graceful as she walks.
What is it? It's like Kathleen Turner is having a fucking blast on this set.
She would have been hilarious. I would have loved to have seen the bloopers and like just watch all of this.
It's one deadly.
That's how you know you like overcook the fucking meat. Yes.
I mean, they do say be kind, rewind.
Also realizing like I am wearing a VHS shirt as well. I like the media.
I love her face. It's just like she starts to become manic, and it's
Aw.
amazing. And then she's like, "All right, you get the knife."
That's honestly terrifying. Like with the heels, the knife, and the dress, like that is like
Oh my
a
God,
scary
absolutely.
fucking sight.
Absolutely. I think it's her joy in the entire thing. There's no fear. She's so proud of what she does.
This is probably the most serious part of the whole movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you imagine like
Well, like
being a huge horror fan, but then seeing something like really.
yeah, Birdie's reaction like
Yeah,
really
it's very genuine.
settled that.
Oh my god, and her fucking running with the knife is absolutely perfect. All of this.
Jessica Rabbit on a fucking rampage. She was Jessica Rabbit, yeah. She's not bad, she's just drawn that way.
She's the voice of Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah.
In the Frank Rocker Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I mean, she's got a beautiful voice. She's got this very...
She has that breathy...
Yeah. And if you imagine like her talking and slowed down can be very seductive. We're actually doing Roger Rabbit Kill the Week coming out.
Oh,
Judge Doom. She's playing patty cake with all those corpses now.
Have you seen Mom? No, have you?
Oh my god.
The amount of just tire screeching is great.
Proceed with caution. She is armed and fucking nuts.
Oh boy. Here we go. There's still a lot of movie left on this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 6, so we got about a half hour left.
Absolutely.
That's the thing, like, this movie's great because, like, once it goes, it fucking goes. I gotta look it up, but I wonder if that's the same van from Dumb and Dumber, like, pre-dog transformation.
Hey, ID. Can I give it to you inside? Hey, buddy, nobody gets in without ID. Birthday? December 14th, 1972. Please! Okay, go ahead.
Let's see.
This scene is that has the cameo of Hatchet Face. And I believe the band is called Camel Lips. Yeah, Camel Lips. There it is.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, look, it's her. Excuse me. It's the murder lady who went on TV. Cool. Is she banned?
There she is.
Oh, yeah.
Why did they go to this? I missed it.
He was running away from
Wait,
her.
her face didn't look as hatchety.
No. But that's her, though.
Huh.
But there was like all this traffic outside the club, so we got out of the car and ran inside.
You're cereal mom. Yes, I guess I am. Come on in, lady, quick.
Oh, you idiot.
This mass serial killer. Let her into the punk show.
I mean, why not? This is also a wonderful kill scene, too.
I wonder if the band's actually Camel Lips or if they're something else.
I think maybe you've been on the car. It's not bad. Is my mom in there? Yeah, now look cool as Hammerjack.
Was Hammerjack's the bar?
Yeah, it's the venue. I've never watched this movie with subtitles, so it's great to see like the lyrics.
Just keep.
What's more punk than that? Like, yeah, she's murdering someone who they fully support Serial Mom in this movie. Like, everyone loves her.
She's still on it. Oh my god, I don't think I ever caught
No,
that.
I never caught that.
I'm gonna watch more movies with the subtitles on because that's perfect. Oh, where am I saying about?
I usually watch them with I used to watch movies with subtitles all the time.
Fucking
Damn,
wild.
pop menus were a lot more
Accepting.
extreme back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just put a boob on.
And she's just
Yep,
like,
and,
yeah, this is
and
fine.
she fucking helps it. Hell yeah. She's so cute, just like with her fucking fingers in her ears like that.
She's like, it's so loud. Just killed someone, but it's cool.
Can't help her now. So much Budweiser.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like that's also like the beauty of John Waters. They all kind of have like some bit of message to them. Kind of like the idea of like celebrating serial killers as celebrities.
Mr. Suchman, how does your wife feel? Beverly is devastated by the charges against her.
She's devastated. Singing.
I was there. So, my husband thought I was crazy.
She is. Today we're covering day one of the trial.
Quiet in the courtroom. This court is now in session.
How much to this movie there is? They cover so much.
Oh, hello, jury people. I'm Beverly Sutphin. Oh, I like your jacket.
Mrs. Sutphin, I said quiet.
Honey, hi. Oh, kids, are you doing your homework?
You are accused of multiple murders. This is a court of law, not a coffee clutch. Mr. Nazarad, your opening statement.
Thank you,
Yeah, at that point, you're already like accused of all those murders, knowing you did. You might as well be
Good
fucking
morning, ladies
pleasant.
and gentlemen of the jury. My name is Timothy Nasalrod.
I hope we can be.
This is not a critical case.
There's the singer.
This defendant, Beverly Sutphin, is a woman evil to the core. A rotten apple, if you will, who beyond any reasonable doubt killed 6 innocent people. That's right. She murdered.
She was like,
Well,
yeah,
they
in
sort
her
of
hand. She was
deserve
like, I guess it was
Evil,
six. Huh.
and with full
Didn't care.
premeditation,
Let's pretend.
with a speeding car, a fire poker, a pair of scissors, a toppled air conditioner, the lethal flames from an aerosol can.
Don't forget the turkey
Yes,
leg.
even
There you go, like lamb.
a lamb.
Like a lamb.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That intimidating the jury. Can't do that. That's a nutty no-no.
A woman.
See, that's law. That's law talk.
She is a monster.
That's not the dude from Breakfast Club, is it?
Defense
Kind
attorney,
of looks
your
like the
opening
principal
statement
from.
to the jury.
You mess with the
Let's
bull,
not
you get
take
the
all day
horns.
either.
I don't think it's him, but he looks like him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Herbie Henry, and you and I have a tough job ahead of us. I've known the Sutphin family for 16 years. Dad, Eugene, is my dentist. Chip and Misty played with my own children. But I've found out that I don't know Beverly Sutphin at all. No one really knows Beverly Sutphin. You see,
Let him do his things.
so focused on that.
Beverly Sutphin is insane. Yes, she committed these terrible crimes, but that doesn't make her a bad person.
Your Honor, I would like to make a motion.
Guilty on reason of.
I wish to fire my attorney and defend myself.
Not guilty.
Beverly Sutphin is not guilty by reason of insanity.
Your Honor, I have the right to defend myself. I've read the law books. Ware versus State, 1964, and Chouette versus State, 1962.
Mrs. Sutphin, the defendant who has herself for a lawyer, as a fool for a client. Counsel approach the bench.
No, it's okay.
That's my rule. Thank you. Mrs. Sutphin, I have no legal choice but to let you take over as your own attorney. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
God, those fucking wipes. I love them so much.
Time has passed.
Yeah, they're so good. Smartest woman around. She knows who these people are going to be. She knows exactly.
Absolutely. She knows how to manipulate every single one of them.
You hereby solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hinkle, did you ever receive any obscene telephone calls?
I certainly do.
And did you recognize the voice of the caller?
Not at first. But then I heard the same inflection in a voice at a social gathering. And I put two and two together.
Whose voice was it done?
It was her, Beverly Sutphin, sitting right there. I'm lucky I'm not dead.
Yeah, you are.
Mrs. Hinkle, do you drink?
No, I don't.
So you were not drunk when you received those allegedly obscene phone calls? I certainly was not. Now, you mean to tell me that the day I came over to Mrs. Ackerman's, the day you claim you recognized my voice, you were not drinking? One beer with lunch, hardly drinking. So you do drink? Socially, I'll have a beer. So you admit you just lied? No, I don't, bitch.
Watch your mouth, Mrs. Hinkle.
Did you see that? She just said fuck you to me.
Let the record show I am standing here. Fuck you too, you son.
I'm warning you, Mrs. Hinkle, one more obscenity and I'm going to charge you with contempt of court.
Mrs. Hinkle, are you insane?
No, I'm not, you
Objection.
motherfucker.
Look at her face. She's just like, yep. She knows how to knock every one of them down. It's perfect.
And 5 days in jail.
This whole court is out of order.
Oh, they got the mechanical thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
the old school checks.
You read about it in the paper.
Had to mail it.
Mom. She's Beverly Sutphin and she's my mom.
Well, listen, you tell Geraldo to go to hell, okay? I don't care what
Geraldo.
those people got. He's old news. We fly first class and we don't do the show. It's that simple. Are you Chip something? Hold on a second.
I think the Jeffrey
Yeah,
McDonald
but
is a
you're gonna have to
reverend
speak
of
with my agent.
Jeffrey Dahmer, but
Your
didn't
mom
want to say
killed
the
my
direct
brother.
name.
Come on. God, jeez, man. It's cool. It's cool, all right? You're Carl's brother, right? That's right. I'm sorry, he's dead. Have you signed off yet? You mean for TV or print? TV, man. Suzanne Summers is interested in playing my mom. Suzanne Summers? Who's gonna play my brother? I wonder if Jason Priestley's available.
Miss Hodges, could you describe the car?
Terrible.
Money solves everything.
Run over Mr. Stubbins in cold blood.
I've seen that movie. It's on cable.
Miss Hodges. Please, Miss Hodges. Could you describe
Excuse me. Look, man.
Fly.
Like I told you.
Fly?
On your leg. It flew into my head.
Oh, hey, buddy.
There.
Not drop
Hey.
it.
Why?
Why?
Look, it
We have
was
a friend.
Why? Why is this? Why?
Why are you not flying, Fly?
blue.
Okay.
You know, you had a bee come into your hand the other day, then you picked up like something else.
A beetle.
A
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
wow.
it fly out of your
Already.
hand. I'm really getting disturbed with you.
Future serial mom.
With your existence.
I am like sugar to them.
Reasonable doubt. I feel like killing a couple people myself.
Fellas, man.
You came out
these
with that.
books.
Fuck
These
is wrong with
disgusting
you?
books
Are you
that
coming
so
to Jim Carrey?
lovingly
Are you going to pull your
describe
head
the
over Rhino's
sadistic
ass?
acts of serial
Yeah, I'm
killers.
not animals. I'm
Where did you
insects.
find these books, detective?
In Beverly Sutphin's trash can.
You may cross-examine Mrs. Sutphin.
Thank you. Detective Gracie, if I were to look through your trash, what reading materials would I find?
Objection. Immaterial.
You may answer.
Time, Sports Illustrated, National Geographic. My wife gets Ladies' Home Journal.
Do they throw those magazines out?
Your trash can. This magazine, Chicks with Dicks.
Chicks with dicks.
That's trespassing.
Never judge a person
That is
by
irrelevant.
what they read, detective.
But notice how he didn't claim that it wasn't his.
I am a married man. To give you the gas chamber.
Absolutely
The
perfect.
jury is instructed to ignore the outburst of the witness.
I called to the stand Rosemary Ackerman. Now, did you ever see the fire poker again after you left it with Mrs. Sutphin?
Yes. 30 minutes later, it was covered with blood and gore, and Carl Paget was dead.
No further questions?
Mrs. Ackerman, when you left me at the antique mart, where did you go?
Browsing.
Did Carl Paget buy something you wanted?
I didn't want that Fabergé egg. It was chipped.
Carl Paget died because of you, didn't he?
No, I would never hurt anybody.
It was your premier magazine with the letters cut out, wasn't it?
Yes, but I lent it.
And they were your scissors that were found in Mrs. Sterner's stomach, weren't they?
Yes, but I did.
Mrs. Ackerman. Do you recycle?
No. I don't have room in my kitchen.
Oh, Mrs. Puff, no.
No,
Detective Pike, did you then proceed to the stage area inside Hammerjacks?
Yes, I did. Scotty Barnhill was on fire and he fell to his knees in flames.
Would this be what you saw?
Yes, sir. A real barbecue.
May I show this photo to the jury, Your Honor? They're entitled to see Mrs. Sutphin's handiwork.
What the hell?
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers.
Your Honor, may the photograph please be received into evidence and shown to the jury?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Bro.
Jeez, that really is Suzanne Summers.
Oh, I love Jane Three's company.
No further questions.
Small town.
Idiots.
I called to the stand, Mark.
Yeah, people are dead. Sure.
Marvin,
Suzanne Summers.
Mr. Pickles! Mr. Marvin Pickles! Be right out. The guys is waiting for you.
Okay.
When they call you, they call you.
Get moving.
You better get your ass up there.
You can't sniff jury's underpants from there.
Marvin A. Pickles. Mr. Pickles, were you in the men's room at the Antique Trade Mart on Saturday, May 15th? Yes, I was.
Oh, come on.
Did you see anyone in the booth next to you?
Can we pause real quick? I say after.
Yeah. Pausing.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yep.
Hello?
Well, she got called. You got
Hey,
called.
what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you that you're going to Holy Redeemer? What happened?
Even worse, and I don't really know what it's from.
Where are you getting the stabbing pain?
In my left side and on my back. And it hurts constantly, and it's actually getting worse. So I tried calling fucking Baker's office to see if I should go to the hospital, and they have yet to call me back. And to be honest, I don't really want to go to urgent care tomorrow for them to tell me I have to go to the hospital, or to go to Baker's office for them to touch it and be like, "Ooh, I don't know what it is. Let's really test."
Okay.
So, well, I don't really want to spend $300 to go to the fucking ER or whatever the shit it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go, and Mom's gonna come with me.
Okay. Do you want us to go over? We can come up.
No. Let's just see what this is. Maybe I don't know. It's inside that it hurts. It's not like it's a bruise. But let's just see what this is, and we'll go from there. I'm sure they're gonna probably want to do an X-ray or an MRI.
Okay.
So I just didn't want you to get scared that we're going. Mom said weebling faster than I've ever seen for weebling before.
I don't know, maybe some new medicine. Don't say anything to her. Just be on nice behavior.
Tell her to fart. Maybe that'll help.
I didn't want to get scared that she saw us going to Holy Redeemer and thought I was sure. That was just me. Also, I've never seen you weeble wobble so fast.
That's not nice, Lauren. Okay. Hi, Mom. Oh my God. Okay. Hi, Ma. Okay. Are you sure you don't want us to come up and meet you? Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay. No, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. You don't know how to look up if it's an appendix? I bet if QVC had a way of knowing if it was on the appendix, you would know. Alright, well just keep me posted on what's going on, Mom. Please don't be nauseous. We don't need any more problems. Alright. I love you both. Alright, bye.
You alright?
Yeah, she's on her way to the hospital to see what's going on. She's got like stabbing pain. She thinks it could be like an ulcer or a kidney stone or something. My mom is asking if I can look up appendix and things like that. She can't look it up because she's in the car.
I mean, would this have anything to do with her diet? With the gluten allergy?
It could probably be a fucking ulcer at this point.
Well,
from stress. Because she's been on the high blood pressure medicine for her stress and doesn't do anything about it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well,
let's continue.
We'll see what happens with that. Okay. Had a brief pause, picking the movie back up at 1 hour and 25 minutes. And play. And now play.
Excuse me. Did you see anyone in the booth next to you? I'm not sure. What do you mean you're not sure? There was nobody next to me. Mr. Pickles, didn't you tell the grand jury that you looked down and you saw a pair of ladies' shoes in the booth next to you? I just said what you told me to. Perjury is a serious offense, Mr. Pickles. I made it all up. I've never seen that place such in my life. You'll pay for this, Marvin Pickles. Follow the Vice Squad.
The Vice Squad. Wow.
That's how you know it's serious. When Vice gets involved.
The prosecution has proven nothing, Your Honor. The defense rests also.
Order in the courtroom. We'll take a 10-minute recess. Attorneys, be ready with your closing arguments.
Well, I feel that Beverly Subson is an innocent woman wrongly accused. A normal housewife trapped in the nightmare of circumstantial evidence.
There she is.
Terrible.
Henrietta
Suzanne
Lee
Summers,
Lucas.
ladies and gentlemen.
Joan Wayne Gacy.
Joan Wayne Gacy.
Henrietta Lee Lucas and Joan Wayne Gacy.
They're definitely
That's
like roller derby names for sure.
That's, oh my god, if I ever did roller derby, Joan Wayne Gacy would have been my favorite. Fuck.
I only hope I can portray serial mom's life on the TV screen with the proper dignity that this feminist heroine deserves.
Look at me. I am as normal as all of you. But I've been framed by the police.
The miniseries.
And perjury.
I miss a good old miniseries.
All I ask is that you have the courage to find me innocent of these terribly untrue charges.
All I ask is that you find me innocent of these terribly untrue charges.
Sounds a variety of white shoes.
So many.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, we have, Your Honor. We find the defendant not guilty of all charges.
She's so happy too.
I know.
It's like maniacally laughing.
I mean, look, from their perspective, like, it's all circumstantial. You're able to disprove every single witness. Oh, I'm coming home, and they're just like, oh shit.
Priceless.
She's fucking perfect.
No. Bring her home, I guess.
No more violence. No more violence.
Think she'll like me?
Just be nice to her. And try. Try not to get on your nerves.
God. I'm terrified of her.
Yeah. The American Family face right there.
Big ass classic camera.
I love that. I also feel like the jury would not be around that.
I knew she was innocent right
Who is she? Looks so fucking familiar.
I love the sickness of just like, no, I have to do this right now.
You can't wear white shoes after Labor Day.
That's not
true anymore. Yes, it is. Didn't your mother ever tell you? Now you know.
Now you know.
No, please. Fashion has changed. No.
Not only why are you hitting me with the phone or anything else, but
Are you surprised?
Beverly?
Yeah, honey. I'm Susan Summers.
Oh, she was in a bunch of John Waters movies. Patricia Hearst. She was in A Dirty Shame and Cecil B. Demented. Okay, yeah, she did a bunch of them. Alright, I knew she looked familiar.
Suzanne Summers, this is my bad sign.
perfect. I love it. Yes,
It's such
that
a
fucking face is my favorite thing ever.
It's such a classic freeze frame.
It's so perfect. I love this movie so much.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was Serial Mom. Oh man.
One of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, we'll go down the line. Your final thoughts.
Well, this was my choice for watch along. I absolutely love this movie. It is perfect. The casting is incredible. The acting is incredible. It's hilarious. You die from a leg of lamb. It's 1,000 Ways to Die in a 1950s housewife. It's absolutely perfect. And Joan Wayne Gacy is my favorite goddamn thing. I love it so much. It's perfect.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Chris?
Oh man, beautiful camera work, beautiful editing, beautiful performances. It's just such a great movie. Like I don't know how else to put it, honestly.
Classic Serial Mom. My final thoughts is definitely one of John Waters' best movies, especially 90s John Waters, coming off of like movies like Crybaby and things like that, which were much more tame for John Waters standards.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of like on the brink of kind of filth and like family. So
It was a different type of filth.
No, it definitely was. But like knowing his previous work, like this was the good blend of 70s John Waters and 90s John Waters all together, that it was able to come together very well. And Kathleen Turner definitely having a blast on this movie. 10 out of 10. This movie's fucking awesome.
Interesting to see the trial take up the last act of the movie. You know, like you saw that more in like older. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always such a weird thing to have that tacked on to like an action sequence.
I would be
You
interested
know?
if they ever reshot it, if they ever did a remake of starting from the trial and everything being more flashback. Would be interesting. But I think it was amazing. Like the pacing, like it's a somewhat long movie, but it really is very thorough with her entire process. Like we don't see her very first kill. I guess like after she has the first kill, she's so comfortable with it that you assume she's been doing this for a while. So I'm very curious of her prequel of who she started with and what really began, or like why she chose not to kill her neighbor and just harass her over the phone. Why someone gets harassed but others get murdered.
True. I don't know. She's definitely very picky with her stuff. Although next time we watch this movie, all of us, looking at the DVD, there is a commentary with John Waters and Kathleen Turner. Oh my god! So
listen to that.
that
I never listened to that.
That needs to be watched.
I mean, it's absolutely perfect. She was a complete Hollywood queen of the time, and just her elegance and grace showed through that entire movie.
Oh yeah.
Of nothing beats her running through the street with a knife and a dress and heels.
Classic imagery.
Like, she's
Wear
perfect.
your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss of
Absolute perfect.
all of the above.
One of my absolute favorites. I love this movie so much. It's such a fun movie to show people and talk about because it's just insane.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Suzanne Summers again?
Susan Three's Company was like her main role.
Step by Step. She was
Step by Step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She like the mom in Step by Step. She was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
so
was.
I mean, this was very much a Who's Who movie of the time.
Well, kind of. I mean, this was, I think, Matthew Lillard's first flick.
It's definitely a beautiful time capsule of a movie.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
It's perfect. I love it so much.
Yeah, this
I
movie
almost
rules.
wish it was in black and white.
Black and
But I
white
mean,
would
because
have
it was
been.
like it was set in like the 90s, but it had the 1950s feel.
I don't know. The colors are great.
The colors
on
are great,
this,
but I
yeah.
don't know, like there's something like I really would love to do like our own version, like really artsy and weird.
I would have liked
Like really extreme colors.
like if your idea was if it was told from the trial and done in flashbacks, then black and white would have worked out really well. Yeah. But I think with the telling from beginning to end, the colors really, because like I love seeing her dress. Like I love seeing her dresses in color. I love seeing that fucking awful khaki color.
I just mean in the sense of like I grew up loving I Love Lucy, so you didn't need. I never felt like there was anything missing from I Love Lucy. I never cared what the colors were. You still saw much of who they were without it. That at that point, watching I Love Lucy, anything I'd ever seen in color actually kind of changed the perspective because it was always
it's like seeing
it black and white, so it was just perfect the way it was. So like
it's like seeing
intrigued.
The original Monsters set and how it was pink.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, this was perfect. I think a lot about like the set design was unbelievable. Every single detail was thought out, from the board in the background on the on the fridge of the notes, and every detail of the table set up. Like everything was perfect.
Was this movie came out in 1994?
It was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. So thank you for watching with us, and we will see you guys next time with a new watch along and new kill of the week. So we'll see you then. Thank you.